Welcome to the Positively No Gambling Podcast, a pro football show that is definitely not about betting. My name's Glenn Fraser. It is Thursday, December 18th, and these are the Week 16 NFL picks against the spread. To recap, absolute beast of a week, 14-2, best we've done so far overall, and finally the elusive 5-0 in the best bets. We're back to profitability in both categories, 123 and 101 overall against the spread, and 41 and 34 in the best bets. So just about hovering at that 55% hit rate, which is tremendous. Obviously, these numbers are not sustainable, but we're hoping to keep this thing profitable and head into the playoffs on a hot streak. All right, let's dive into the week full slate of games from here on out. So let's go. I'm going to go with the Rams laying 1.5 on the road in Seattle. I think that this game was close the first time, but it really shouldn't have been. I just think that the Rams represent a really tough matchup for the Seahawks, and obviously the Rams as a road favorite. We love in division on the road. We love the 1.5. We love everything has come together for this one. So I really am on this. I'll make it the first of the five best bets. Two Saturday games. The first is Philly at Washington. I like the 6.5 number on the road favorites. I am gonna take Philly in this one, but not make it a best bet just because of the potential volatility there and nothing really jumping out. But I do think Philly starts to get back on track, and Washington is just sort of even though they beat the Giants, they're just sort of a lost team this year. Second Saturday game, this is a night game. This is a great one. Packers at Bears. I'm going to go with the Packers. Another road favorite. That's three in a row to start it off here, but these are three teams that I trust, and I love the 1.5 pack. The only thing that's stopping me is the Packers as a road favorite number to stay away from normally, but what really took it over the top was the Packers recent history on the road in the division versus the Bears history at home in division. So I'm going to take the Packers. I still think the Packers are just a better team. Obviously, the Micah Parsons injury crushes uh, the hopes a little bit, but I'm still going to go, at least for this game, with with the Packers. I'm sorry. Another road favorite. You start to get risky, but when you're talking Buffalo as a road favorite, that's a nice number. Laying 10 in Cleveland, certainly a high number. I just don't see how Cleveland scores many points in this one. And to beat Buffalo, you basically have to get to 30 points. I know Cleveland's defense is pretty good, especially at home, but I just feel like the Buffalo train is going to be too much to handle. So I'm going to make Buffalo laying 10 the second of the five best bets. Another one, another favorite, but this time at home, I'll take Dallas laying the 1.5. We love the 1.5. We take it almost blindly. The Chargers have overachieved over the past couple of weeks. I think they come back down a little bit down to earth, and I think Dallas is still a solid team. They're fighting for, I guess, a very, very, very slim playoff chance at this point, but I think they'll be motivated. I think I like Dak in that spot. I'll take them laying the 1.5. Obviously, with the injury to Mahomes and Kansas City not playing for anything, this is a very, very much adjusted line. It was, I think, 10.5 or 11.5 before the Mahomes injury. Now it's Kansas City minus 3.5. Even that said, I think that even with Gardner Minshew as their quarterback, that they can cover. It's another road favorite, a little bit risky, but I'll take Kansas City very, very reluctantly, though. This is a total stay away. Another stay away, but I'll take it. I'll take the Jets by 4.5, getting 4.5. Saints definitely looking much better lately, but that 4.5 is just slightly a little bit too high for two pretty bad teams not going anywhere. Speaking of, another sort of meaningless game that doesn't really can't get too motivated about is Minnesota laying 3 in New York for the Giants. I just don't, the Giants really don't need to win another game, and probably won't. So I'll take Minnesota laying the 3. Another road favorite, Tampa laying the 3. This is a must win, obviously. I just think they are a better team than Carolina, more experience. Um, I'll take Baker and Tampa to cover the 3. Another meaningless game, Miami +2.5 at home. There's decent chance Tua won't start. If he doesn't, that line probably moves. So, but I'm locking in at the 2.5. The I realize these are not correct because Miami's a home dog, but even so, this is a total stay away. All right, fourth best bet. I'll take Denver laying the 3 at home. This probably should be 3.5 or 4.5, but it's only 3. I just think they're a matchup nightmare for this Jaguars offense. And the Denver offense has been looking a lot better as of late. That Green Bay game really impressed me. So I think they'll find ways to score and they will stop this really impressive looking Jacksonville offense. All right. Arizona +2.5, home versus Atlanta. Meaningless game. Can't get too motivated about this one. Total stay away, but we'll pick the home dog there. I like Detroit laying 7. Detroit off of a loss. Really nice stats at home as a favorite and outside of the division. Pittsburgh's got similar stats, but I think that Detroit's offense is just going to be a little bit too much for Pittsburgh in this one. Huge number, but I'll take Houston laying the 14.5. The only thing that makes you hesitate here is whether Houston can score enough points and or if Vegas is going to get any sort of garbage time backdoor cover there. But this is a complete and utter mismatch. Vegas is completely done and will likely be the worst team in the league and have the number one pick. Take New England on Sunday night +3 in Baltimore. Almost made this a best bet, but we'll see here. I think that New England really matches up well against Baltimore, and there's really not many teams that can or will blow New England out. I think they've been in every game, and they will continue to be in every game until they are eliminated from the playoffs, which could be the AFC or NFC or Super Bowl, AFC Championship or the Super Bowl. They're a really solid team, and 3 is just a probably a half point or a point and a half too much. So I'll take New England plus the 3.5. Then the fifth and final best bet, another road favorite. A little bit hesitant to take this many road favorites, but I really think that San Francisco is going to cover this 6 points in Indianapolis. The Phil Rivers thing, sure, it was a fun story, but I think this could actually be a rout and that the Niners win this one comfortably on Monday night. So to recap, the 5 are going to be Rams -1.5 in Seattle, Buffalo laying 10 in Cleveland, Dallas laying 1.5 home versus the Chargers, Denver laying 3 home versus Jacksonville, and San Francisco laying 6 in Indianapolis. So 5 favorites, but got to shake it up a little bit. This is not sustainable, obviously, but hoping to get another 3-2 or 4-1 week and to keep this profitability going. Let's go.